With the labs creating custom software and even hardware for testing, is there any plans to make those tools public or open source?
We've actually got a video coming about this very soon. We're going to be showing off our benchmarking tool named Mark.
Oh,
MarkBench.
that's pretty great.
MarkBench, the benchmark. And it's an automated tool for benchmarking games. We're also going to add compatibility for productivity tools. And right now, it's fairly rudimentary. It just is kind of just an automation tool with a simple GUI that logs the data, logs data like frame times, thermals, power consumption, that sort of thing. But over time, we do want to make it significantly more robust. And I would like to make it available to the community for personal use. And maybe we have commercial licensing available for other outlets. I don't know what that would look like. There's a lot of questions to be answered. But yes, it is my desire to make it broadly available.
There's a lot of confusion about my partitions comment. I did not foresee this, but there is. I don't mean like installing your games on another partition. I mean booting into like another operating system. Like have if you just use Windows, have another one installed. Is what I'm saying.
The only motorcycle I've ever owned is an SV650S Levi. It's a 2003, and my dream motorcycle is that one painted pink.
To be clear, I mean an additional Windows. So you could have, if you're a Windows 11 person, you could have two Windows 11s, one installed on another drive, or partition is another way that I should have said it. So you could have two boot drives, or you could have two boot partitions, and you separate things. You separate all your personal stuff, all your important things, etc., and then games. We do seem to be trending in that direction, and I actually do genuinely think that's going to be a decently good way to do it.
Okay. Well, the problem is I still don't actually know if they time out. Will they show if we click show, Luke?
If they time out?
Yeah, because you know they have the 180-second timer or whatever?
What? Then they would go into the queue, so they would show, yeah.
They would show. So it
if
works?
they're in the queue, yeah.
Okay, so you can put them in the queue after they time out. That's fine. What's the purpose of the timeout anymore then? You know the timer, right? The 180-second timer when they start coming?
I think it's supposed to automatically show if that happens.
That doesn't seem good, because then stuff could slip through.
They will. Conrad says they will.
Okay.
It should be in the doc. It should be in the doc about the messages.
Dirtface Larry, no, I did not see Hoobie's Garage's video about towing with the F-150 Lightning. I saw that it existed. I didn't actually watch the video, but it's a really good question. Can EVs overcome their dependence on aerodynamics or get higher efficiency batteries to compensate? So there's a whole thing, right, about with the energy density like of hydrocarbons like gasoline, right? It's really, 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 really high. Like it's actually amazing how much energy is stored in those bonds such that we can so inefficiently extract it by literally just burning it. And we're still able to accomplish so much with so little. I don't know that EV batteries will ever be able to achieve that kind of power to weight ratio. And it may always be a challenge. With that said, I think that for a lot of people, what they do with something like a pickup truck can probably be handled by an EV pickup. And for those who need to actually haul a lot, there will be larger commercial vehicles that will be designed for that, like Tesla Semi, which hopefully is really good, but who knows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my doubts. It's possible that we will be reliant on fossil fuels for quite a long time. I just hope that we can reduce our use of them as much as possible. Okay. Sorry, Matthew S. No, we haven't really thought about working with a local high school on the video or tech side. I don't know what we would do with them exactly. Well, I mean, there was that time that we talked to my kids' school about like upgrading their computer lab, and they were basically like, yeah, they have to be Macs. And I was like, okay, well, I don't really have any hookups for that.
Yeah.
So I guess you guys can just keep whatever you have now. So that was something.
Are they all Macs right now?
That was a different school that my son was at before.